clothing. Listen, the amount of clothes that we have in our home is ridiculous. I know you have a lot of clothes in your closet that you probably haven't worn, or that you have donated in the past, but then you ended up refilling back your closet with more clothes. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lynn Michelle, and thank you guys so much for being here today. Today's an amazing day. Today's a beautiful day. It's a bit cloudy over here where I am at. I'm actually parked by a park because I just needed to get out the house. Yesterday I didn't get out the house, I stayed in, and I wanted to get some fresh air. It's about maybe 40, almost 50 degrees. I mean, oh yeah, I was right. It's like 47 degrees. So it's pretty nice. It's beautiful outside. And just wanted to come out and just get a fresh air and also talk to you guys. Um, I definitely want to start really connecting with you guys and just pouring into my community, growing this community, because I feel as though there's so much that needs to be said. Obviously, there's a lot going on. You guys already know politics, just finances, health, priorities, prices are going up on eggs, and it's just like, what can we do to prepare for what's coming, or at least have a mindset, have a goal on what you want to do to make sure that you are in a good mental state, right? At the end of the day, no matter what's going on, you want to make sure that your mental state is intact. You are in a good place mentally, physically, financially, definitely spiritually, because we need to make sure that we keep God first no matter what's going on. Because if everything goes to shit, excuse my French, we know that God is with us, and we want to make sure that we create a really, really strong relationship with God, so that way we can prepare, not with fear, but we prepare with preparation, and and just being what is it? Gold. You have your goal set. No matter what's going on, you'll make sure you're okay. And 2025, I feel as though is a very, very big year. It's a very important year, because obviously we know who's in the office, right? Whoever likes it, whoever don't. But at the end of the day, we need to make sure that we're okay. You need to make sure that you're okay. You need to make sure that you and your family are okay. And right now, it's important that we prepare and just do the right steps, the necessary steps, to make sure that at the end of it, we're good. And I have a couple of things that I wrote down, things that I feel like has helped me in my journey of pretty much not necessarily recovery, but really getting my goals, my priorities in line, and pretty much get ready to just go head on and maximize this entire 2025, because we know that the year goes by so freaking fast. And if you're not prepared and you're not staying focused on what you said that you're going to do, then a whole year just went by, and now you have to go do the same thing 2026. So I feel as though 2025 is a year to really execute. We need to execute. Everyone's execution looks different. But I have a couple of things written down. I want to get straight to the point. I really didn't want to make this intro so long, but I talk a lot. So one thing that I have that I feel like has helped me tremendously is meal prepping, right? So we all know that we all love to go out. We all love to, love eating good food, right? But I feel like sometimes some of the food that we're eating are not like the best as far as health. And you have control over what you're putting in your food, as well as what you're digesting into your system. especially when it comes to, as prices starts to go up, I'm sure the restaurants are going to start cutting back on, their quality of their food as well, because obviously you're in the business, you want to make a profit, you want to save money. So I feel as though the ingredients might start changing because costs are going up. So you need to make sure that you're prepping your food, because it's important that you save, right? So when you're saving your money, what are you going to save your money for, and to invest your money into what, right? These are things that we could get more in depth in the channel. But I feel as though investing is definitely important. Finding the proper or the right platform to invest your money in, so that way you can see a return at the end of the year or more, depending on if you want to be a long-term or a short-term investor. So yes. So for example, when it comes to meal prepping, right? I feel like buying things in bulk goes a long way when it comes to saving your money. And I actually do want to go to like Publix and stuff and kind of give you guys like an idea of like things that I like to get, and still make sure that I still get my nutrients, to make sure that like whatever I'm eating is still good, it's healthy. And so yes, meal prepping is key, and you have to really stick to it. Number 2 is really limiting your spending on clothing. Listen, the amount of clothes that we have in our home is ridiculous. I know you have a lot of clothes in your closet that you probably haven't worn, or that you have donated in the past, but then you ended up refilling back your closet with more clothes because what? You want to go out. Once again, once we start cutting back on going out, you're going to cut back on buying clothes, because to be honest, I'm not saying who cares what you're wearing, but okay, who really cares for real? Like, only you care. Only you care how you look like all the time, right? And I feel like right now is the important time to like buy pieces that you can wear all year round and it still looks nice, right? And I feel like pretty much staying away from like the trendy clothes, the trendy stuff that just fast fashion. Like, it's time to limit fast fashion clothes, because it's here for a season and it's gone tomorrow, right? It's a trend today, tomorrow there's a new trend. But if you could get nice classic pieces, some like all black, white, beige, just like really nice signature pieces, nice maybe like a blazer, depending on what you do every day, right? Because everyone day-to-day lives are different. So for you might love to really dress up. Okay, if you love dressing up, then maybe getting like really nice pieces like blazers, right? Really nice blazer that you can wear with almost anything, right? Jeans, white tops, black top, gray tops. Just really mix and matching all of your clothes that you already have that are really nice signature pieces. And you don't have to buy loud pieces where you feel like, okay, I already wore this, I can't wear it again, because it's loud, people would notice. Buying things that's very nice, classy, and just really simple pieces will go a long way in your wardrobe, and you won't have to continuing to buy trendy outfits, because your attire is classy, it's simple, it's clean. But everyone's saying it's demure. So I feel like limiting your spending on clothes that's quick and fast, we got to cut that out. So yes, so that's number 2. Number 3. Now, going back to the first when I mentioned the meal prepping, right? But for number 3, eating healthy is a lot cheaper. And you might be like, oh no, like is this more expensive, XYZ? It's actually not, because I have really witnessed this myself, because I'm someone I love going out to eat. I, love food. Like, who don't love food? Who don't love going out, having a good time with their friends and family? Like, who don't? But I have witnessed that eating healthy is a lot cheaper, and it's a lot cheaper. That's one too. I feel like the food that we eat at these restaurants, it's so weird. How can I explain this? It's like you eat the food, and then like in a couple hours you're hungry again, right? So I feel like when you eat at home, you know exactly what you're putting in your body, and I feel as though it's the nutrition part of the food that we're missing, because if your body is receiving its nutrition, right, on a daily basis, you don't lack anything. And some of this food that we're eating lack nutrition. So if we're eating, and to be honest, everything that we need as far as nutrition is a lot easy to access, is cheaper, and our body is satisfied. Our body is saying, I'm not hungry, I have what I need. So the more you continue to eat food that has no substance, that has no life, it pretty much rips the nutrition from our body, and our body is telling us we need more food, we need more food. But if you continue to put more food that has no substance, you're going to continue eating, right? Because I realized when I meal prep, I promise you I could probably eat like twice a day, or like once a day, and then I'll probably have like a shake, or like I might snack and maybe have fruits and vegetables, and I'm good. And honestly, we don't need to be eating so much per day, to be honest, because the more you eat, the more you expand your stomach, and the more your stomach expands, the more your stomach is saying, I need more food, I need more food. But if you eat your right portions, your stomach will eventually shrink into a nice size where everything you eat, you'll be satisfied. So I think we need to normalize not eating so much. And I feel like the more we do that, the more we'll be able to save money and not always feeling like we need to eat all the time. So I definitely feel like eating healthier is a lot cheaper, because even if you go to the grocery store, like the bell peppers, like even salmon, or drum, depending on what you guys like, you can control the cost. Because if you eat out every day, you're spending at least $30 a day. And to be honest, if you do the math, let's see, $7. That's $210 you spent for the week. Times 4. That's $840. And like, if you eat at home, that cost is gonna cut in half, if not half, even more. So I encourage you guys to really, really focus on what you're putting in your body, and how easy it is to really save and use that money for something better for your future. All right, number 4 is spending a lot of alone time equals savings. Does that make sense? It's just, if you spend a lot of alone time, you're not spending money, because we already know when you go out with your friends, nothing is free. Unfortunately, nothing is free. Every time you step out the house, you're gonna spend money. So the more you spend time at home, the more you spend time by yourself, alone, or with your loved ones, and not having to go out, like, you will save money, and you really will start seeing your money grow, and then you can reinvest those money that you saved. If this is making sense to y'all, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, because it's really time for us to really tighten up and lock in on our future, but still maintaining and being in the present, but thinking, you know, 5 years from now. And the fifth thing is invest your money. We already know, like, as far as, like, you know, the talk is big. Excuse me, the talk about crypto, all that stuff is big. But I feel like there's so much distractions going on with that. It's important to lock in on, I would say, like four like cryptos that you guys, whatever is your favorite. I know my favorite is XRP, XLM, HBAR, Solana. But I have other little ones, but to be honest, I feel like I'm about to like get rid of the other ones and just really focus on 4 and just lock in on just 4 and not being so spread out. And when it comes to stocks, I love what is Nvidia, SoFi, Palantir, I know there's one more, but like I said, I'm limiting. I'm keeping myself, you know, at a limit, so that way I'm not all over the place. So I honestly didn't want to make this video too long, but if you guys really enjoyed this video, you guys want more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, please turn on your notifications, so that way every time I post a video, you'll be notified. And I really want to really lock in as well, lock in with you guys, and as well as lock in and just really posting more content, so that way obviously the channel can grow, but as well as build a community that, you know, I want to pretty much build a community to help others grow as well as help myself. So yeah, so if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.